Okay, number one is for vocabulary. Number one is a golden rule. A basic principle that should be followed to ensure success in general. So in architecture, there's some golden rule, right? I don't know what it is, but maybe people say like, you know, the golden rule is that the building needs to be safe, right? No matter what kind of fancy design you want to do, the golden rule is it needs to be safe, right? This originally, as far as I know, came from kind of a Bible verse where it's like there's the golden rule, right? So like in religion, there's kind of the idea that there's at least one basic rule. Like there are many rules, but the golden one is do unto others as you'd like done unto you. So like I should treat you the way I hope you treat me. So that's where that originally came from. And now sometimes people use it for like the golden rule for marketing or the golden rule for teaching is to, you know, listen to your students. But overall, the most common way and the original way is like the golden rule, which is basically be nice to people because you want them to be nice to you. So have you heard of that before? The golden rule? By the way, there's the and the. Same thing, but the kind of sounds like more important. Like the most important thing, right? So it's kind of like in Korean we use the un. It's like extra emphasis. It's like, yeah, okay. Anyway, so it just means like it's kind of a powerful thing. Number two, Hallmark. Hallmark is kind of like a famous feature. The hallmark of Paris is the Eiffel Tower. The hallmark of New York City would be like Statue of Liberty, right? A hallmark of Korean food would be like kimchi or like spicy sauce, right? That would be like a hallmark of Korean food. Maybe the hallmark of a jerk, like of a bad guy, would be like tattoo. Okay, yeah, maybe. I know nice people with tattoos, but okay. Yeah, maybe like smoking with motorcycle and then like throwing a bottle on the floor. Okay, maybe that. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Number three, date back to. To have the origins extend to the time of something or someone, right? So, trying to think. Cell phones, maybe they date back to like the 1990s, right? How about, let's do something about Korean culture. When does Hangul like date back to? Hangul? Like that writing system wasn't always existing, right? It's old and it dates back to when? What time? Sorry? Okay, isn't like, it's like 1542 or something, right? I don't know, but it's like something like that. It's like 600, 500 years ago, right? Okay, anyway, so it dates back to a special time, right? Maybe like, even, like budae-jjigae, that's kind of like a new food, right? Maybe it dates back to like the war, right? Next, break the rules. I think we all know this. It's when you don't follow the rules, right? So that's break the rules. Don't break the rules. Don't smoke inside the mall, right? 5 is abstraction. So abstraction is the freedom from representational qualities in art. That sounds kind of like hard to understand, so let me explain it. So let's say you go to a jazz concert, right? There it is. You can take a video of it, you take a picture of it, you can watch it. That is exactly the jazz concert, right? But maybe you want to take something out of it, like the energy. Okay, so you do a painting, and it's not a picture of the musicians or the stage. It's just the energy that you feel, right? So it's this painting with all these lines or shapes, but that's just abstracted, right? You take it out and you put it all by itself. So abstract art usually has some meaning, and it's taken away from the original context, right? For example, you see some, this is not a real picture, but like an ice cream cone and the ice cream fell off and fell on the ground, right? But it's supposed to be like disappointment, right? So that's the picture. Then the artist takes it one step further and there's like a circle up here and a circle down there, right? They say this is disappointment. There's a circle here, a circle there. And people say like, whoa, that's right? Like how does that mean the same thing? Because you took it completely out of context, right? That's my example. Don't judge me, right? Okay, but okay, or you can have like one, you know, maybe there's a picture like 2 circles and then 2 circles apart, right? So that would be like, you know, you're not friends anymore or something, right? Like that's, okay, I'm done. Next, boil down to. This is a good phrase. Imagine you're cooking some soup and you've got like vegetables and some meat in there and of course a lot of water. It's like 95% water, right? So you cook it, right? You're at home in the morning, you start cooking it and then it's on high. And you should turn it down to low, very, very low, but you forget. So it's boiling all day and you go to work and then like 10 hours later you're back home, you totally forgot about it and it was just boiling all day. And what happens to the water? It goes down, right? So it boils down to just the real ingredients, right? All the extra, like not important stuff, the water is disappearing. And now all you have are like the chunks of beef and potato and onion, right? That's your soup. That's what it really is. So we can say, like learning a language boils down to having an open mind and practicing, maybe something like that. Or it boils down to reading and talking, right? Marketing boils down to understanding your customer, right? So it means essentially. Right? So we use this phrase a lot. People say, oh, can you like explain surfing to me? So, oh, you know, there's a lot of different techniques and styles, but it all boils down to never giving up and balance, right? Just you want to keep balance and just try again, right? That's what it boils down to. Number 7, signature. I think we know this, right? You go to a restaurant, they have their signature dish, right? So you go to maybe a Downtown Burger. That's the place you're talking about. Like they probably have like one burger that they're famous for, right? Do you know which one it is? Okay. Okay. So exactly, they're famous for their avocado burger. That is their signature burger. Actually, here at this cafe, they have their signature latte, right? I saw it up there.